Hey everybody, this is Jelani again with Go Figure Reviews, and minus Brooks today. We are trying to get videos out as soon as possible, and Brooks couldn't make it for this one. So we're just going to review this beautiful figure that's in front of us right now, the G.I.Joe Classified Series Dr.Mindbender Pulsecon exclusive. He was a Pulsecon exclusive figure that was on the website for Hasbro Pulse. Got lucky, got myself one, and it finally shipped, and I finally got it, so I'm going to do a video on it. And first of all, we're going to take a look at the packaging. Now, this packaging is fantastic, like it was before. That previous artist I mentioned in the Serpentor video did this as well. It is magnificent. I mean, look at him. He's just a sight to behold. And of course there's that spot varnish for the Cobra logo as well again, and I like that a lot. You turn it on the top here as well, and it's got that spot varnish Cobra logo, and also the number 43 in the line. Also, we're going to turn to the side here, and it has those symbols that you can go online and see what skill set Dr. Mindbender is. Of course, we know he is the master scientist as well as the creator of Serpentor. He is also a very damaging interrogator, so I'm pretty sure that reflects with what we see here. And then of course, looking at the back packaging, man, I mean, it's got some of everything on it, and it's got the mind machine that warps his brain, and he's constantly doing brain experiments on himself. Allegedly he was an orthodontist and decided to work on mind experiments that I guess bent them. And he is now what we see before you right here, a member of Cobra, and it changed his mind, I guess, into just an evil thought, mad genius. And, you know, why not work for an evil organization after doing that? Why not? It's pretty cool. But so is this artwork. And we're going to try to open this bad boy up and see what's going on. Hey, he looks nice so far, but like I said, let's crack him open, see what happens. Now, I did open it up, but I did want to look at this artwork as well. It's a double helix Cobra. I think that is so cool. And it's just, it's that spot varnish on both sides, but it's just a nice little, I don't know, art decision there. It's very clean. So we're just going to open him up now. And there's Dr. Mindbender in all his glory. It's got his, looks pretty good. I like the packaging for this. I mean, what they've done with this is just fantastic. It looks like it's like in his laboratory, and he's like in his mind-bending machine. It's pretty cool. Going to the figure, I mean, it looks very good, you know, it is bare-chested glory, you know, and of course he's got a ton of accessories that we're going to go over in just a moment, but just want to let you look at the packaging. It has that Mars symbol up there on the sides, and his blasters, his pistol up there, and of course his brain, along with a skull, and a hand, of course, for his experiments. And he's got his other little injector gun and tubes, I guess, to put that brain and the hand in. So, I mean, wow. The packaging sets it up beautifully. I will say one thing. He probably, if there's more inside, I hope that he comes with, like, extra hands, but I don't think he does. He needs extra hands, I think, to hold all the various things here. But, you know, the open hands he looks like he has here are fine, too. So like I said, I'll take him out of the packaging and we'll look at the accessories next. Alright, we're going to take a look at the accessories now. Starting from his primary weapon, this seems to be his gun that he used with the 3 3/4 inch figure. It's very nicely painted with silver there. It's got plugs and extensions on it, and it looks like it connects to this hose, and you can connect the hose here. And also, he's got a tank it looks like, and it can hang from his belt. It's got that little plug there in the side that you can connect to the back of his belt, but you also connect this piece here to the top, and looks like a, I don't know, an injector or a mini flamethrower, I'm guessing. I'm not quite sure what that is, but that's pretty cool that he has his original weapon from the packaging. And then also we're gonna go and look at the alternate blaster rifle, and it looks like you can plug the same thing into this section, and I think I like this one a lot better. It looks more dynamic. It's like an old-timey 50s ray gun kind of feel to it. It looks good, and it's well painted as well. So I like the detail in that silver paint. I guess that's gunmetal gray, but yeah, I like this one a lot more. And so next we'll look at his pistol. Looks like he has a pretty cool pistol there. I can get it in my hand, but yeah, I don't know if this is what kind of gun this is. You can tell me in the comments. But yeah, I like the detail in it. I really wish it had some paint inside of it, but it looks good, for just a standard pistol there. And next we'll go to this, I guess this is an injector gun of some sort. It's got the little vial thing at the top that has maybe fluid or blood or something in it that he has to inject or take out of someone. He's a master interrogator, so I guess he's always doing his scientist thing, but it's a pretty decent gun. Looks like it's all right there. And then I guess we'll go to the bullets, and there's supposed to be 4 of them, but I lost one of them in the packaging. It's a shame. I'm not going on the packaging for that, so it's staying in the tape back in the box. But it looks like these are like tranquilizer darts or bullets of some sort, but you can attach these to the edge of the gun as well as this flamethrower or whatever this weapon is, and I'll pop it in there so it fits, because there's like holes in each one of these, and you can always put the dart in there. It doesn't go in the injector one because it doesn't have a hole, but I guess this is a tranquilizer gun now. It's pretty cool. And you can of course put it in the other one. I just demonstrated, but you can put it in there too. So excellent accessories all around. But these are basically going back in the box if I'll lose them. I know that for a fact. Then we go to the really, really cool stuff. We've got the container for his hand. He's got some kind of hand that he's experimenting on, and it's so cool that he has like this red container to hold it. But the detail for the hand is just incredible. I mean, I love this. It's like a Frankenstein's monster he's trying to put together. Maybe it's a Pentor, but yeah, it's pretty decent. And then what you do with this, and I love the detailing on this as well. It's very clean. So yeah, you can pop it off here and put the hand right there, and then cover it like so, and boom, you've got a hand. It's very decent. And then we also have one here for the brain, and yes, there's a brain, and the detail on the brain, and that's clean. It's very nice. And he fits the brain here as well. And put it in that hole. It'll fit. Good grief. There it is. And then you pop the top on him, and here's your brain in a jar. Of course, it'll fit a little better in another spot, but it's good. Looks good. But you can also take this brain out, and it goes to the skull as well. And the skull is also fantastic. It's just very well detailed. Sorry about my dirty nails, but man, this is really nice. It's really nice. And you can also put the brain in here as well. And it snaps on top, and not doing its best right now, but there you go. Got yourself some brains that you can see inside with that skull. Really like it. Like it a lot. But yeah, it's accessories for these. He's got a good amount. You know, Dr. Mindbender needs his tools and tricks of the trade, so all in all, that's pretty good for his accessories. And then now we're gonna look at Mindbender himself. So here is Dr. Mindbender out of the packaging, and he looks really sweet. I didn't know that they put so much detail into, well, so much of this figure. Now, just looking alone at the cape, that's fantastic. It's very shiny material. It's very detailed. I got a little spot there. Looks like it is peeling off, but I'll take better care of it. That's surprising. Oh no, it comes off. Good. Wow. Danger averted. Looks good. And I like the palindromes, or I think that's what they're called, or bracelets on his arms. That looks very detailed. I like that a lot. I mean, he's bare-chested, of course, and he's got that belt, and I want to see how much that hinders the articulation, but I think it's a good aesthetic, so I'm not really knocking it. But yeah, just a really good-looking figure. I mean, that cod piece looks amazing. He's even got a holster for his gun. And I like the G.I. Joe figures because they have weapon storage for certain things, so I was really appreciative of that. I like these pilgrim boots he's got here. The buckle there. I mean, wow. Just a fantastic overall figure. Looking at that Mindbender butt. And, yeah. Like the detail in his pants. That line down the side. Yeah. I mean, they didn't really have to do much else for this figure. This is fantastic. I mean, I love his head, of course. We haven't even looked at his head. But he's got, like, that monocle in there. And I'm trying to get it to focus so you can see it. But his head is... oh, yeah. I think they nailed his look. I like that handlebar mustache. He's got the 20s looking thing. But like I said before, he's an orthodontist. So he prides in his look. Especially his no-shirt look. But, one little gripe that I have, which I was noticing this when I got out of the package, he's got a smudge on his arm from the cape. And, I don't know if that just rubs off. No, it doesn't. So I might have to get some alcohol and get that off. But that's a shame. I think it's on his other arm, too. Yeah, he's got a little bit of a smudge. So that's a little bit of an issue that I see. But... I mean, he's still a great looking figure. And I guess we can go over the articulation as well. He can look up really good. He's got that joint in there, but I don't think you can remove his head. I'm not going to attempt it. But he can move side to side and look down pretty good. Like down to his chest, so look at that. No packs. And then, of course, he's got... let me go ahead and take the jacket off. Or cloak, or whatever we're calling this thing. But it smudges his arms. Oh, still mad at that. I'll work on that. But yeah, he's got butterfly joints there in the side. He's got the arm swivel. He can move the bicep as well. Also comes out to double jointed elbows like that. And then they bend up about that far. He can also spin his hand and doesn't go up and down or side to side in any way. That's a shame, but it's okay. Not really complaining too much. It's Dr. Mindbender. He's just going to be holding some weapons and vials and stuff, so it's got a great like front ab crunch. It can go back that far. The belt here doesn't hinder articulation, and plus it doesn't look like the belt comes off. Like there's not a place where you can just take this belt off, so he can't be in his bare-chested glory. But these metal suspenders, I guess I'll call them, are pretty cool. They don't hinder anything. It's very, very loose. So, but he can turn pretty decently as well. And he's got these drop-down hinges in his legs, so he can get in those deep poses. I'll see if he can do. I think I need to hair dryer him up, but this is about as far as his legs will go apart with the ankle rocker that he has. He can pull off an okay Glen Webb, not too terrible, but that helps with that articulation, with that hip raise. And then he's got this spin here. And also, he's got a shin that spins as well. Double jointed knees. And they go up. Yeah, not that far. He can touch his butt. He looks pretty good. And of course that sweet rocker. I mean, that pivot is perfect. He's pretty good as far as that. So, I mean, if I get his hair dry to this, I think he'll be a lot more malleable. But yeah, decent looking figure. Really like it, and so far, so good. And now we're gonna go into comparison time, see what he looks like up against other figures. Now I don't have the original Dr. Mindbender figure, the 3 3/4 inch figure, but I'm just gonna show off other Joes, and this is another bare-chested, mustachioed character in the G.I.Joe universe. It's Gung Ho. This is the Gung Ho from the first wave of Gung Ho figures, not the retro card, which I have, but I'm not going to open just yet. That might be another video. I like the size between them. Looks pretty good. Looks like that would be pretty accurate. And, you know, they take a lot of time in detail with these. So I really like that. And then, you know, of course, my Gung Ho has to come with a machete and, you know, a gun that he didn't start with. But those cartoon guns were just too much for me. I wanted to have like a real Gung Ho here, but it looks pretty good. You know, all in all, I like the size difference between the two. And here is Dr. Mindbender next to one of his partners in crime, Destro. And they look really well together. Looks like, I don't know, yeah, they're about the same height. And, you know, and they go pretty well together as well. I mean, I'm in awe of how Hasbro has made these figures look so freaking awesome. I mean, I love that Destro to begin with, but standing next to Mindbender, he's pretty clean as well. And just for fun, one more Joe. I'm going to bring in Snake Eyes. This is Snake Eyes from the first wave. And I like the height difference between them. I think Snake Eyes might be a little shorter. Might be because of those boots that Mindbender's wearing that makes him the height advantage a little better. But yeah, I like that size too. And here Dr. Mindbender is with his greatest creation, Serpentor. This I command. I mean, yeah, he still towers over Mindbender, but man, they look great together. I mean, I really am impressed with the way these exclusive turned out. I'm so glad to have both of them in my collection so far. It's just astounding. And of course, I'm gonna self-insert myself. I mean, why not? I mean, this is my character, the Wanderer, used with the selfie series head and hand body, and I definitely think he can take out Dr. Mindbender. It's a fact. So all in all, I really like this figure. I really enjoy it. It's got the fun factor. It's got, a lot of great things going for it. I like that cape. I love the detailed sculpt of the head and the monocle. I love the weapons that he comes with. It's a great figure. I mean, all the stuff that comes with it, it really helps out with the fun factor. And, we give out figure points here. And I think I'm going to give this one also 5 figure points. So it's a really clean figure. I really, think you should pick it up if you get a chance. Of course, it's a Pulsecon exclusive, so it's already sold out on Hasbro Pulse, but I'm pretty sure on the secondary market you can get it, and it's been going for fairly cheap. So if you call $100 cheap, but I'm sure you can get lucky out there. That's what this is, man. It's the hunt. So, all in all, like I said, 5 figure points. I can't say too much more about it. Soon, if you like this video, comment, like, share, and please subscribe. We need all the help we can. We're just starting out. Brooks will be here next. The next video, we're gonna review some other things. A lot of people were saying that we're a villains channel. We do a lot of villains. Our next one should be chock full of heroes, so we're gonna balance it out. Thank you guys again for watching. Once again, like, share, and subscribe. And, get out there and go figure.